I'm here.
I know, you took your sweet fucking time.
Sorry, I had to pick up my siblings and take them out for lunch.
Your dad couldn't do that? Isn't he a parent? Aren't you guys, like, aren't you supposed you give out so much advice to other people. Tell me about your life. What's up? How's the car?
Well, am I coming in and out, or are you? Because you keep refreshing, but that might be me.
It's probably you. And chat, is it me? It sounds good on my end, but
okay. Yeah. So, well, I just was in the Discord today, and you were just like posting about me like crazy, saying I was a fat pig and that I was like gross and stuff.
I made a post highlighting, yeah, you look disgusting. You're a horrible person inside and out. Yes. I stand by that. And the way you treated patients was fucking disgusting.
Okay, so I didn't understand that until you.
I know you don't understand a lot. I know. Is his brain not working to filter reality through for you? Is that the system you're using?
Well, because I was confused because I hadn't really talked about you recently or engaged with you much.
Oh, you didn't talk about ruining my trip or restreaming it or about it, how my trip is going to be the highlight of your summer? You didn't say any of that?
Why would you take it as an offense that I am going to take great pleasure in?
I'm not offended about fucking that. I'm offended that you're a fucking cunt, that you don't respect anyone's fucking boundaries, that you've dragged my fucking family, that you've shut up my fucking job, and now you're burning a bridge with some kind-hearted dude. You're an evil cunt, and yeah, I'm gonna clown on you for looking like a fat, ugly pig while you do it. Oink for us, baby. Oink, oink. You look so bad.
Your complaint against... Okay, can I respond?
Papa.
Your complaint about me is, number one, that I'm going to be reviewing your content.
Too fat, too jealous, and evil to patients. Those are the three bullet
okay. Well, the other two are like season 3 criticisms, so let's skip those. Let's go to patients. Okay, so you think I did something terrible by what? What did I do to patients? And
you literally are blowing up his childhood trauma and encouraging your fucking chatters to go fuck with him about it when he said intentionally he does not want a drama channel. What the fuck? Like, and he's one of the few people who will collab with you. What the fuck are you? Why do you do this? Why can't you just try having normal relationships that aren't abusive? Are you capable?
Well, first of all, he didn't say he didn't want drama.
He just said that many times. He said, listen, I know. He said, listen, I know it's the Thorp script that they burned, but I'm not a drama channel. I don't want that. Why are you guys being mean to me? You know exactly what happened, and you thought it was funny because you're a dead inside fucking ugly fucking whore who only feels a pinch of happiness when someone else is suffering.
Can I talk? Can I talk? You've had like an hour to get this out of your system, girl. Relax. Calm down. Okay. The thing about patience is I don't think it's nasty to say, yeah, I think that part of the reason why you smoke weed every day is that you're suppressing something deep down.
No, you were like, you smoke weed because your dad was abusive. Meanwhile, you are with your dad who beats your face so bad you look ugly.
Hold on. Let me just finish. Don't you do that to me? Like every time we interact is you give me advice and say that I'm having issues and you
wouldn't? Your life is so on fire. Anyone would say, hey, bitch, maybe put some water on the fucking fire, you dumb whore. And you're selling your panties now? What's up with that?
Okay, wait.
Just do it on Chatterbait. You make so much more money.
I got this one. Hang on. So you're criticizing me for doing something you do. That's called hypocrisy. That doesn't make any sense, Ruby.
So you think that it's equivalent? The way I've treated you is like your relationship with patients, chat. Are we following?
You are much harsher to me and constantly.
After what you've done to me, you've gone above and beyond to fuck with my life.
Stop cutting me
off.
You've
gone above and beyond to fuck with my life.
Stop cutting me off.
And I reacted. Yeah, you're a dumb, fat, ugly, evil whore. And I feel not a pinch of guilt saying that. And you like it anyway. So why are you complaining and crying like, I didn't talk to you barely like at all this whole day. Why are you crying?
You're proving my point right now. I wouldn't do this to patients. But it doesn't even make sense for you to do it because you know I don't take it seriously.
You set your whole path to fuck with him over his childhood abuse. You evil, fucking ugly. You look so bad. It's like actually funny.
I don't know what abuse is.
Yeah, she spent an hour just to get this. Look at the nose. She doesn't know how to contour. She just tried to block it out. Oh my god.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Can you back up away from the camera a little? It'll be a little easier to understand. It's just like the angle. And thank you, Titus. She said, tell her to get away from the camera. Her nose is huge. She'd never be that close. Yeah, that wasn't your angle. You look a little better from farther. That's better.
Okay. So, Patience smokes a lot of weed. He wants to be a streamer. He wants me to raid him with my chat. My chat is interested in drama. So what do? I spark a little drama. And guess what he does? He holds more than 10 viewers.
You're doing a favor.
You
Okay,
keep
okay.
cutting me
I'm so glad you
off.
cleared this up.
You keep cutting me off.
It's just cutting me off.
He holds far more viewers. He becomes a more interesting streamer. People ask him, okay, what is actually, like, what are you all about? Because he has this sort of, you know, good time Charlie, like, everything's fine attitude that's honestly kind of boring and could be developed. So I take a stab at it. He smokes a lot of weed so that he doesn't end up like his dad, who he's afraid of ending up like because his dad was abusive. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, but for you to start like screaming like you're a fat, ugly whore because you said that just doesn't make any sense.
It wasn't. I just posted a screenshot just highlighting how you called me the designated ugly fat friend for so long when I weighed way less than you. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bitch who was like cyberbullying me got fat and ugly, and I'm reacting. Yippee! Oh, Ruby Spacek. Maybe you should ask Ben for some talking points. They're kind of weak.
Do you identify with Patience or something? Because I do think both of you are similar. Like,
yes, as someone else who's spiritual and trying to heal their life and not just enact abuse on other people and claim. So you were doing that from a helpful impulse.
I do actually think you and Patience are quite similar in the sense that you're both sort of desperately clinging on to positivity and suppressing your actual issues through the use of drugs and other, you know.
Unlike you, who's totally worked through your issues, and it's not like you literally need skin-to-skin contact with your abusive father 24/7. Why do you think you are in any position to tell anyone? You are literally a homeless fucking horror cow telling much more functioning people how to function and about their parental issues when you're literally, if you look up your name, all you're known for is being abused by your father. That's what you're known for. Do you not get that?
No, we'll be right out. We got him.
Hold on. So somebody was talking to me.
I mean, it's true. You know that, right?
Well,
like, yeah.
You like Ruby. I said to you in Discord, and I don't know if this is coming through to you, but you sound like a bitter old hag because you said to me, "My past will be."
Yeah,
your
definitely.
future.
Wait, can we get a full screen? Yeah, I definitely am so jealous. You're the one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you look so good.
But I asked you, like, okay, so your past will be my future. So I'm 22. What did you do at 22?
I looked way better than you. I was a touring musician. I had an apartment. I had a fiance. I was on a better track than you at that point.
What are you trying to prove? What are you so desperate?
You're the one bringing it up, asking me about it, so I'm literally responding.
So you're
so not used to actual interaction. You can't do it.
But
look at those dead little shark eyes. Wait,
maybe this could be helpful because you're identifying with Patience
Help
as
me,
somebody
bitch. Help me move into a car like a whore and sell my panties again.
You're identifying with Patience as somebody who met up with us and was friendly to us, and now we're criticizing and burning the bridge up.
Of course.
Right?
Of course I would relate to that, yeah.
Okay,
and I think he's a kind person, and you're an absolute fucking evil cunt for that, and you know it deep down. That's why you cry, and you can't read the Bible without feeling weird, because you know you're a dumb whore.
Okay. But if you like, can we pursue a point? Or are you just gonna end every sentence with "call me a dumb whore"? Because like you can do that, like, you're free to do that.
Well, there's a reason why we don't usually do. It's really hard to interact. You're just like that horrible, yeah. So that's why I don't usually have you on my channel.
Want to talk to me or not?
No, keep going. Oh, parental issues. Everyone has parental issues, but you. Yeah, can you elaborate?
I think that
your house car is looking great. You're like Tina. Bitch.
I really don't see what the point is if you're just going to talk over me. I just honestly don't see the point. I think that what happened with Patience was he actually did say, like, when he was smoking the weed, he did get a little triggered, but then he was like, yeah, I'm smoking on daddy issues. And he did kind of reflect on it. But at the end of the day, he went back to sort of being, I would say just kind of vapid, which is okay, but, like, it's not great for streaming. It's not very interesting.
What the fuck do you do, bitch? The fuck do you do, bitch. Who are you to give anyone advice? You live in a fucking car, dude. And you fuck your dad. And you think you're going to give someone some really life-changing advice? Hey, guess what? Me and my daddy found out that family issues can affect you. And maybe your trauma is from weed and from being hurt by your daddy. I'm not hurt by my daddy. I want my daddy. I'm not BPD. Ava ugly.
Do you think you're making like a good point? You're just
I don't
freaking
know.
out. Just calm down. We can have a conversation.
Yeah, I feel, you feel judgmental of Grace. If there's one person I'm judgmental of, it's this fucking whore below me, yes.
Who am I to give advice? Well, I get more viewers than both you and Patience, so I'm qualified to give advice, at least in that area.
Really? How's that going for you as a full-time streamer? How's that?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. You're a full-time streamer living in a car. You said you make, how much do you usually make?
I would say between 1,000 to 2,000 a week, although it's dried up recently. It gets more when it's like IRL. By the way, if you are so inclined as to donate, please, let me put it up. Oh. Please hit the Cash App if you would be so inclined. I am desperately broke. I have like $80 in the bank account. And today is payday, but just in case you were feeling generous, I could use. Yeah.
So you think so as a professional full-time streamer who's really successful, definitely doesn't live in a car begging for Cash App, you think that's the position you're in to give advice?
I mean, the LA trip took a lot of money. It was an expensive IRL trip. So, yeah, but I get more viewers than both of you. So at least on that level,
that's true. I bet if I fucked my dad and brought him on cam, a lot of people would be curious about that too. But I'm not a deranged whore. Thank God. I found God and I'm finding my way back. And I pray that for you, dead ass. I pray for your soul, but I don't think there's anything really going on there to work with at this point. You know, you look totally dead inside and you're not going to change.
I don't think what you're saying sounds
you're not going to ever get an apartment or try to be a person, GED, do anything to be. You're just going to keep getting fatter. Like, that's the plan. Just get really fat.
I think you're being nasty. I don't know why, but you're just being
thank
really
you so
nasty.
much, Mr. Stinky Brew. Oh, I'm being nasty to you.
Oh. Yeah, you're being a cunt. I'm not
sure.
Girl. And you're
That's what it is. I think it's just a big machine.
I don't think it hates you personally. Is that what you're saying? That it hates you personally, or me, or both of us?
Let's say Ruby starts doing some super crazy shit right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with her ending up like her older brother today?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're happy to facilitate that?
If that's what she wants to do, yeah. I don't.
How many fucking times have you brought up my past brother? You are an evil, empty shell of a human being. And this is, I feel like this is giving you pleasure right now, for anything. You're probably just like bitching out at your dad, doing the whole timer, man, like doing all that shit. So this is probably some kind of relief for you from that abuse.
The brother thing or Patience or what? What do you want to talk about? Or
all of it, you dumb fucking whore. And you know how you've treated me ever since I offered you a place to stay because I felt bad for you. You still don't get it. You think you're like, you just say, look into the camera, please tell me. You think that you're doing well as a streamer. You're on a great path to selling the panties. You feel good about this. That's your direction, and just continuing to burn bridges, be sadistic. That's what you want to do.
I don't think it's burning a bridge, to be honest with somebody. Like I was honest with Patience, is that I think this is where this issue stems from. I don't know why
you have no social skills. It's insane to raid another person's chat and tell everyone to bring up their like childhood issues. That's fucking insane. Only you and your dad do that
on stream first. It's not like it was a private thing. The only reason I know about it is because he talked about it on stream.
And then when he asked you about it yesterday, you just ignored him. He wanted to ask you why you were being so mean to him. He asked you in your chat and you ignored him.
Well, I didn't see that. If he thought it was mean, okay, he's completely wrong. It's not mean. It's me helping him.
Oh, he's wrong.
It's 100% helping, and it's
everyone's wrong. Yeah, you and Daddy against the world. You're definitely like so right on this path from God. How much for the yeast infection panties? Do you want to do maybe a flash sale or something?
I can't get a word and you just talk over me. I don't know why. Why can't I make a point? If you think that telling somebody the honest truth about how you feel about them is burning a bridge, then that explains a lot of your personality and the way you act. You're a liar.
I have friends and you don't. I have collaborations and you don't,
so you
because
tell
you're
them
such
honestly
a fucking evil
you tell
cunt.
your friends honestly how you feel about
Yes,
them?
I have affection and adore other people.
Okay.
You don't know what that's like.
Is that burning a bridge? Is that burning a bridge?
Yeah.
If I tell you honestly,
Oh wait, can you tell me how's the
between-
Keemstar GoFundMe?
No, you're deflecting now. No, let's stay on this
Oh wait, no,
topic.
all right,
If I
let's hear
tell
this point.
you honestly, if I tell you honestly that I see a pattern between what your mother did with your brother and what she's doing with you, which is enabling
And what is
a
that? How is she enabling me?
child.
Can you tell me how? By having
Your
a
mother
relationship with her?
supports you, does she not? Your mother
No, she does
supports
not.
you.
She's never financially support. I moved out at 16.
I'm not talking about just finances. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
so because I have a relationship with my mom that's not totally demented and like this shit. Oh, I can't do it, chat. I can't. It's too much.
Does she call you out for your drug use? Does she say you
Of
should clean up?
course. You are so dumb. You have no life experience to be giving advice to anyone. You don't know anything about anything. You're so proud of that. And it used to be funny when you were skinny and cute, but now you're fat and ugly inside out.
How do you explain the fact that all you and your two siblings have issues with substance abuse? Your mom has nothing to do with
my
that?
dad had an addiction.
Your mom
Yeah, we
has
had some
nothing to
issues
do with
growing up.
that? Your mom has nothing to do
My
with
dad
that.
was an opiate addict, so yeah, there were some issues.
Okay, and your mom married an opiate addict, and then, oh, surprise, all of her children turned into addicts. That's not me burning a bridge with you. That's me being honest about saying.
No, you guys came into my room, berated me, and then came back to berate me on social skills because the only way you know to make content is by like trying to destroy other people.
You're changing to a different topic. We're not talking about when I was in the apartment. We're talking about your mom. Me being honest about your mom and the pattern I saw with her and your brother that I also saw happening with you.
You don't know my fucking family. You met my mom for 2 seconds. You stupid fucking cunt. You are so disgusting inside and out, and you're so proud of it. Look at that pudgy little face. Did daddy hit you? Look at the eyes.
All I know about your family
I feel like
public. All I know about your family is what you and your family have made public. That's true. I don't know anything.
Oh, so what? And what about that made you think that my mom is to blame? My mom is to blame for me and my siblings, me and my one other sibling who fucking died. She's to blame for that? What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt? Look at your own life before you talk about anyone else's. Look at your own mom. You think you're not trying to replicate some weird mommy shit with me right now? Get real. You are such a cunt.
No, it's enjoyable for me. Hold on. I'll put my headphones in. Hold on.
Exactly. I told you. This is a break from the abuse she gets from Ben. At least it's from someone who's, you know, not totally dead inside. So I've got a little oomph. Mr. Stinky Bird, this is content, but don't waste time on gypsies with delusions of grandeur. I know, it's so mentally ill that I almost feel bad. Like, you know, because it's like she's not aware of what she's in.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
So, Grace, what's the plan? What are you doing?
Okay, so me and my dad analyzing what happened with your brother and saying it seems like your mom is doing the same thing to you. It's not us burning a bridge. It's us being honest and giving.
You said you were going to piss on his grave. You said he wanted to die. You said he deserved to die. Neither of us ever said that. Yes, you did, you stupid cunt.
I never said I wanted to piss on his grave.
Don't come up here and fucking lie.
Give me the clip. Give me the clip. Give me the clip. I never said that. Give me the clip. I never said that.
Dude, everyone saw how you dragged my family. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. You were at 10K and you lost hundreds of subs that night because it was so fucking disgusting.
The fact that you're super triggered about this,
it really does look like
the fact that you're super triggered about this inclines me to believe
I'm going through shit that you could never fucking
I'm
do.
onto something.
You're crying about some fucking divorce.
If you really
were secure, I got through my shit. You didn't.
If you really were secure about it, you wouldn't be having this reaction. So maybe I'm onto something here.
You're
maybe there's some unresolved issues here.
My brother, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
You and your mother made it public what happened with your brother in order to get money from the government of Connecticut.
Because my brother was killed in jail by the fucking officers who had criminal charges, and we just had a 5-year lawsuit over it. Of course I'm going to get triggered about that. Of course. I I'm a human being who cares about other people. You've never experienced that. You're completely fucking dead inside that this is a fun little break from you from getting yelled at and beat up by your fat fucking incest dad. Your life is trash and you have the audacity. You have the fucking audacity. You're disgusting. I can't.
I don't
This is
care.
so
I don't care. You can kick me if you want, but I don't.
I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
No, okay, so when you did that dance in the DC, right, with the white dress, there, I felt a drip, like, as you were getting up. I don't know what it was. I swear to God.
I had these messages.
$20 to tell
I didn't
Keemstar
spend
in
$20.
5,000 people. Let's see.
Yeah,
Said,
somebody.
Who's the Goon King now? You spent $20 to announce that. So let's welcome Bassett onto the stage.
I'm wearing one.
Ah! Shut the
It's lighter pink. Wait.
Look,
Yeah, I'll read it. It says,
closer.
"Hey Keem, it's Deluminate. Who you think the third party was gonna expose you was? Shouldn't have tried embarrassing me for gooning."
So you're gonna shut up so we can play this, or are you gonna keep going? You wanna keep going? No, I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
Bro, let Ruby do her thing. Let her do her little walk.